how many of those desires are actually yours? Manifestation usually begins with one simple question: what do I want? Right? And most of us, me and you, we already have a list of what we want to manifest. We want the house, we want the car, we want the luxury, we want the relationship, we want the traveling, we want peace, we want the relationship, we want a lot of things. We want our company to skyrocket, and those desires become our vision board, becomes our visualization, our affirmations, our journaling, and everything. These ideas of what we want, it becomes our daily routine. And I want you to ask you a different question that is, it needs to be put it inside your mind and think about it as something very important that you need to analyze, because our subject today is very important to talk about, because usually 80% of the people that try to manifest, they fail. And this is the reason why. This is the question I want you to have inside your mind right now. How many of those desires are actually yours? Are you manifesting, are you visualization based on what you want, or somebody else's visualization or idea of being luxury, or the relationship, or the money, or the business? From the moment that we were born, we are constantly surrounded by ideas about what success should look like. Right? You have school, you have your family, you have your friends, you have news, you have social media, movies, advertisements, and all of that, it gives us images of the life we are meant to chase. And over time, those images become so familiar that we stop asking where they come from, and we simply assume they are our dreams, our ideas. And this is something very, very important to ask yourself. How many of these desires are actually yours? Before you spend another year trying to manifest the life you imagine, it may be worth asking this question: whether you're choosing your own desires or someone else's desire and definition of success. We rarely choose our first definition of success, because as I told you, from the moment we were born and from the moment we start to understand what is happening around us and what is the world, what is the life, ideas is implanted in our minds to give us what is the meaning of life, success, money, and everything around these subjects. Think back when you were a child, right? Nobody is born believing that they need an expensive watch or a luxury house or a luxury car or a certain job title to be successful. All of these ideas are all learned. We learn it from our environment. When we're a child, we watch our parents, our adults, to celebrate certain careers, admire wealthy people, praise expensive items, compare ourselves to others, and slowly our brain start to connecting things with happiness and worth. This is based on our whole life. Imagine you are watching somebody on social media, they have the millions of views, millions of followers, and they're showing the perfect relationship, the perfect life, wealth, luxury houses, cars. And immediately we're thinking, I want also that. How I'm gonna become that? How to have this? I want it also. Every day when you scroll, you see different people, different businesses, showcasing everything, their wealth, their money, their luxury trips, private planes, and everything. And eventually your subconscious mind starts to treat those images like a checklist. It's a checklist for a successful life because you only saw it on social media. And social media is the number one factor of manipulating your reality into believing that what you see is actually the truth of what you're supposed to have. Without realizing it, you stop asking what generally excites you. Instead, you start asking how to achieve the life everyone else seems to admire. You just admiring. You are not wanting their life. You are admiring this kind of wealth, the lifestyle and everything, and you believe that this is the definition of success. And you start putting images, and your brain start taking those images and start creating them, but not for you. One of the biggest mistakes that we make is that we're confusing the symbols around us and a term with the feeling that we are actually looking for. Someone will say, I want $1 million, right? I want $1 million, I want the car, I want this and that. But do they really want that number in their bank account? Or do they want freedom? Do they want security? The ability to stop worrying about the bills, or to chase to spend more time with friends? This is the question you need to ask yourself. Do you really want $1 million? You cannot say, I want $1 million. You have to think behind that question. Do you really want $1 million? What exactly do you want? You want the security of financial freedom? Do you want the money because it will bring you peace, happiness? What? Elaborate those feelings inside of you. Money may simply be the simple, the bank account, the numbers in your bank account, but the deeper desire is always something else. The same happens with the relationships. A relationship, you want the perfect relationship, you want a person to love you, to respect you, to have a beautiful house together, but think, do you really want that relationship? What actually is behind the term relationship that you want? Did somebody hurt you before? Or did somebody abandon you? Did somebody you loved so much and you thought that it was the soulmate or the twin flame and left you and you are heartbroken? What exactly do you want? Because behind those questions, I want the money, I want the relationship, I want the luxury, I want everything, is a deeper connection to your soul and it's what you feel inside of you. And I want you to do an exercise for the next few days. I want you to imagine that you wake up tomorrow with everything that you ever wanted. Everything. Imagine that. You have the house, you have the cars, you have the money, you have the wealth, you have the relationship and everything else you have. Now, imagine this. No one can see any of it. No one. Not your partner, no one. Only you are allowed to see your desires manifested. Nobody knows what you drive, nobody knows where you live, nobody knows how much money you have, nobody knows online what you're doing. Imagine this. When you start doing that, you will see clearly what desires are yours. Because if nobody knows about you and what you have, would you still want the same life? Are you trying to manifest to impress others, or are you trying to manifest because you deserve this, or you are allowed to have this abundance of things and of ideas because you want them? Or do you think that, oh, if I want to have $1 million, I will buy a car and immediately I will go and post it on TikTok, on social media, so other people will see what I have? Ask this question to the next days. If you had everything that you ever wanted tomorrow and nobody will know about it, would you still want the same life? Think about it. And if your answer is is yes, that you want this because of you, not because of somebody else, you are moving forward something deeply meaningful, that it will create more opportunities for you. If the answer is no, then you need to start understanding where you go wrong. You need to understand whether your dreams are yours or somebody else's, or you are admiring somebody and you want their life, or do you want their life what they have because they seem to be happy, and you feel a little bit of jealous because your life right now is a little bit of mess. And watching them, you are escaping your reality, and you are being in their life, and you are imagining them with your imagination. You try to visualize what it will feel like to have all of that, of what they have. Imagine using the world's best GPS, right? It calculates the fastest routes, avoid traffics, it gives perfect directions, but you enter the wrong destination. This is what you're doing. No matter how advanced the GPS is, it can't take you to the place you truly want to be, because it was never the right destination for you. It was somebody else's. Manifestation is simple and is similar to that, because whether you see it as a spiritual practice, a mindset, or a way directing you to a destination and actions, can help you move forward of what you're focused on, but it cannot decide whether that focus generally belongs to you. So it's because you need to sit down without the social media and try to understand what is truly yours, what thoughts, what desires, what visualization is actually yours, and how to discover what you actually want. Instead of asking what I should manifest first, try asking yourself different questions, like, what will I keep doing if there were no likes, no views, and admiration of what I have? Decide. Which goals makes me feel peaceful rather than pressure, because I need to make this so I can upload it, so I can get views and likes. Which of your dreams that you're having are energizing you and it doesn't make you feel like you have something to prove? Think about it. Discover what's that matter. Discover what is matters to you, what is inside of you. Discover what is your decisions. It matters. It's a process, not a race. Manifestation is a process, not a race. You cannot hurry things, and especially you cannot have the admiration and think that is your reality and this is what you want to manifest. You need to separate admiration of what you have from the social media that you are watching, because the greatest manifestation practices isn't learning about another techniques or how to manifest or how to visualize, how to do your vision board. It is becoming honest enough with yourself to ask whether the life that you are chasing are actually belongs to you. Think about it, because it is entirely possible to spend years climbing a ladder only to reach at the top and discover it was leaning against the wrong wall. So where it leads you? to nowhere, because those manifestations, the visualization, it is somebody else's and you took them as your own and you try to manifest it. Before you ask the universe for more, please stop and pause for a moment and ask yourself something important. If nobody else had an opinion about your life, what will you choose? What you will choose? Do you want to make your affirmation and manifestation based on other people's lives, and you ask the validation from your accounts on social media and validation from people you don't know because you want the likes and the views? Your answer will reveal the dreams that you have been that's been yours all along, and that may be the most powerful manifestation of all. Sit down and ask yourself what actually, or which of the things that you want are actually yours, because if you continue doing that, you are manifesting somebody else's life and you are becoming stuck and you cannot move on. Sit down, ask yourself questions and answer them honestly. This is the way you understand which dreams are truly yours and not taken from somebody else's. Thank you for being here. I'm Elisabeth Montepo and I'm here to help you understand what your soul has been trying to say to you and show you. Remember to analyze and think about what you're dreaming, what you want to manifest, and decide which one is yours or somebody else's. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe and give me likes and thumbs up to get more videos and notifications when a new video will upload. Thank you for being here. Leave a comment below and I hope I see you next time. Namaste.